supposed to get up there, like, to get it to those from the top, right?
Yes.
Damn it. Come on, help. There we go. Now, like...
What?
Oh,
Why don't you...
the camera is messing me up. What? And then you just jump and just grab onto the cage.
Yeah, and when you pull one of the cages, the cages where the keys come up, you get the keys, but you can also jump around in here and get the Scooby snacks, but you will not...
Damn it.
Close enough. You got this.
On my at that point, then, because that fire is arbitrarily instant kill, I'm probably going to actually... He was not shooting! I was going to grab the keys then and do the thing I, have been doing through this, which is because the actual progression is dealt with, then try to... Oh, there it doesn't count.
Door's closed.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Fuck, god damn it, game.
Hit the switch. The keys sink down. The button you have to hit. And you can technically double jump into the cages from the edges. You just need to jump up here to pull the cages down. Turn sideways, you daft collectible! So the pages were trapped in the cages.
No.
And then near the end of the game, that one pagey actually...
These things aren't on a timer, are they?
No.
Good. Is that all of them?
Yes. Gotta jump up in the cages now. Which you can easily do from down here.
Cool. God damn it. Oh, so it's not anything.
You just had one.
Because it was just one hit then. Still good to get that out of the way now, so that that will at least save.
Yes.
And that also stops the fire, so now I'm going to try to actually...
Yeah, I'll just fall off. Yeah, that. You got it. That was it. Yeah, that was everything.
I'm checking just to make sure because I keep saying
Yes.
camera is bad. That was everything, so now we move on.
Because if we extend the recording for just a couple of minutes, you can...
Yes.
What?
Yes. For whatever reason in the game, this, I'm going to wait until basically the end of the game to open this area, because there's literally no reason to go in there otherwise, but, there's a cutscene viewer. That cutscene is, for whatever reason, after the final cutscene of the game, and I don't know why it's listed like that. This has baffled me for years. I have no idea why the game would do that.
Stupid ghosts.
Nothing.
You have to take the shaggy path.
Well, that's kind of dick. Let's see the box. There we go. How do I... How...
Stuck in the barrel.
press X and I'll...
No, give him a push. I think you have to ram it first. Yep. And then you press X and call him. Go! Switch! And this, you need Shaggy on that weighted switch on the ground.
Game. Oh, this is going to be enjoyable. How do I...
He'll come to you.
I didn't press anything there. Oh, this is going to be so slow and painful.
There you go.
And then the game is just like, fuck it.
No, you want to talk about fuck it? If you die in here, Shaggy goes away.
They could not be bothered.
And except when he goes away, there's a funny thing with that.
What, is that door just open?
Yeah. It just magically...
Oh, speaking of...
Oh, good, we get to show that off.
See, that was an intentional death. Yeah, it's just permanently open.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, even outside of you dying, that makes sense, because once you, like, leave the area, that would be a problem. Like, if you didn't pick up everything on a first,
Yes! But it's just so fucking funny!
Because, look, there are snacks right, there, so...
It's just so fucking funny.
Oh, damn it.
No, all they would have had to have done to sort of justify that in a way that isn't silly is Shaggy was stuck in a barrel. They could have
had the barrel was just left there.
You just load a barrel model instead of this arbitrary programming that when Shaggy touches button stay pressed. Like, from a game design perspective, I get why, but at the same time, I don't get why, because it's just... It's just the silly things, and that should be a button you can...
I see it, I'm trying to...
What's funny? The button makes a platform come out of the wall. You don't need it, but that's...
No, it doesn't.
I thought it did. I think you missed it.
No, it sounded like it got pushed in.
Weird. Whatever.
That's what they wanted you to do. I need to remember I have that now.
Weird. But one but
Nope. I need a...
key. Oh wait, there's a fake wall near the door.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
No, like near the gate. I think it's... No, that fake wall. Smash into that wall.
I can't. Up there it goes. Because the one thing was... Because the plungers, if you notice, were activating, yeah, when using the plungers, it's like being on slick surfaces. You have to be completely still to actually be able to...
Okay. Damn it. Not the point.
I was like, no, it's because of, spook atmosphere shit, but it's like, there are skeletons on the walls here.
In shackles, yes.
If these aren't decorations, that means people, fuckers died here. Damn it. because something else that I completely never, like, noticed as a child, I always wondered why Space Coop would, like, always respawn, and I found these enemies super annoying. I never realized that the reason for that is they're needed for a lot of, like, bubble platforming, so because they're needed for the...
Oh, the game is just broken.
Huh?
There are no key icons on screen.
This is just a thing that happens here?
The one guy in the blind run was confused. No, you'll notice they're too shadowy out. They're too shadowed out because the lighting is bad. What?
Yes.
You can barely... Because that opens the door on the side.
We'll get to it in a minute.
There it is.
First I have to pick up everything.
Yeah. No, it's just... As for why they reset, it's because... They're using the enemy so that you have a platform.
Yes, I realize you know that now, but
yes.
Again, as a child, like, I never realized that, so I always thought those enemies were, like, stupid annoying.
Oh, this room. And yes, speedruns, because they don't have the umbrella, beat this room anyway.
I just expect something like that now.
Glitchy collision.
Like, facts like,
This entire speedrun is Glitchy Collision, the video game.
that sounds about right.
And the Xbox version is creepy early to get down here early and do weird shit. Getting close to that power up.
Better be.
It's the... It was down here. It's the last power up and it's just kind of down here without a boss or anything.
Almost like it was rushed or something. Did I get hit by that twice?
Yes.
Asshole.
So his ray gun has a lingering hitbox.
More like a lingering shitbox. How did that... Even still understanding the function of these enemies, I still kinda don't like them because I feel like they shoot the ray gun a bit too quick, and I'm now realizing that its hitbox, you know, is terrible.
Yes. We're getting close. Ish. When I say close-ish, I mean, like, you only have, it's in here, and it's, like, sort of near the end, but it's an entire...
You have to actually...
You hit the button to make...
Oh, and he's just gonna keep firing?
Yes. It makes the button makes the vase fall. Jump up, pull the chain, vase, key.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay, yeah, even still, I still think these guys are a bit too fast.
See? Then the key graphic shows up. Okay, to be fair, the key graphic shows up after you grab your first key, but...
So, then it really wasn't that glitchy.
Whoa, but...
It was just, all that was because it looked, like, due to the shadows at the top of the room, it looked like there was nothing actually there.
Yeah, but that does create a fucking problem of... kind of hard to see graphic, because the one guy was complaining about the key graphic being kind of buggy, but now I realize you have to actually grab a key for that, so him complaining, that's actually... I'm gonna actually, call him out on that. It's all three.
I was going for that.
Okay.
I was going for the Scooby snacks. I realized how it, I realized how it worked. That one's gonna be kind of tight.
Yeah.
Especially with that. Especially with that individual right there.
Gum.
Gum 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 gum.
Is it about dum 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 dum? Getting ever closer.
Ow, damn it.
To be fair, when I said you were close, you are...
It is basically this area. I remember this.
Yes. Because the last power-up is in one of my favorite rooms in this game.
The funny thing... Come on, that looks like that would work. Come on, I need... What's something that gives me an inch of extra height? I'm gonna have to wait for the ghost to come back around, aren't I?
Unless you...
Why? Ha! Damn it.
Oh shit, son! Oh.
And then the game doesn't register my jump. For some reason.
Because we were talking about Scooby-Dum, the dum-dum-dum-dum thing actually does make me chuckle.
Yes, it does.
And that's actually pretty good. He's Scooby-Dum, so I'm looking for clues. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. What?
Though I will also admit that's the type of gimmick that feels like it would actually get kind of annoying,
Yeah, but Scooby-Dum wasn't used that much anyway.
Because wasn't he very hated like Scrappy?
Scrappy was hated! Scooby's extended family is... ridiculous. That and both Scooby and Shaggy have Confederate ancestors.
Yes, I am just damage boosting through everything.
They both have Confederate ancestors, and some people made a joke, well, that used to be okay, but, now that's kind of awkward, and the one guy jokingly says Shaggy's racist uncle.
Damn it.
Because the plot of the Boo Brothers movie is Shaggy finds out he had a Confederate uncle who left him Confederate treasure.
Damn it, game, I wanted help. Stop giving me gum, I need help. This camera is bad. This camera is no, seriously, this camera is actually awful.
Help. And gate.
Go, 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 go!
Getting ever closer now, because it was near the end. Because it's not long past this room. Then you get the power up, and then we can stop, because it is almost 4 in the morning. I have other things I need to add. I need to make sure this recording didn't catch fire.
Damn it. Nice physics.
What are you doing?
I was trying to stun him with the gum.
Fair enough. The Scooby-Doo family tree, though, is quite a convoluted
probably be best to just sit there and, you know, avoid them.
One of the...
Oh, do I have to slide the ice blocks over the switch?
No, there are 4 switches. One is under a big ice block. You can ground pound the ice block that's big. The one that you can break the ice in here. The switch is in the corner. The big ice block can just be used as a platform. Or just be shattered if you really want to. It's just a timing puzzle.
Okay, that's 3.
No, it's timing. You have to get them all together.
And so there were 4 of them?
They're in the corners. There are 4 switches and they're in the corners. See? And the gate opened. So now it's just a matter of...
Now I need the space kooks.
Or the ice block that's big, that... Because you can stand on the big one.
Damn it.
See?
That's bullshit, and that doesn't feel like that should have worked.
This is it! Final power-ups in here, and it's my favorite room in the game, the haunted laundry room. You got the soap bubbles. This is the haunted laundry room.
I'm getting out of this shit show now.
Then
We can end now. Good.
the bubble power-up traps enemies in a bubble.
And because that is the last major upgrade, and next recording will be the cleanup.
I said, you continue. It only took like 20 minutes. That's fine. It's about 3 hours. That works because it's almost 4 in the morning. I love the haunted laundry room.
When I'm going into the mansion and incoming, I just want to see what the percentage I'm at on the one file is. Now, 77 last time I saved. I want to see if it's like if it's around 80 or so, because you know I've only completed like 2 areas worth of like Scooby snacks.
81.
Yeah, 81. Okay,
Oh.
clean this off now.
Definitely. Because, one,
Yay.
because it's almost 4 in the morning, I still need to edit. With all of that said, next time will likely be either the last part or, depending on how long certain cleanup takes, near the last part, because the actual secret lab also has Scooby snacks and shit in it, and is a area that needs to be 100%ed as well. And then the final boss is in the, secret lab. Then you can beat the game. And we were doing slightly shorter recordings for the Scooby-Doo, because we keep recording at weird hours. But with all that said, Chris is leaving the room. I hope you all enjoyed this set of videos, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, how do you feel about the soap bubble power-up pretty much replacing the gum in every conceivable way other than maybe 1 or 2 small instances? I always thought that these 2 powers were a little bit weird because they give you the gum, and then the soap bubble pretty much renders the gum redundant. And the thing is, the soap bubble is needed to beat the game unless you abuse speedrun glitches. So it's not even like the soap power-up is a hidden bonus power that makes the game easier. The soap is basically the final upgrade, but the game gives you basically no fanfare. You just find the soap box in the laundry room, and then once you have the soap, you can basically get into the final area. So this power-up is required, but then it pretty much trivializes a lot of the game and makes the gum incredibly pointless. And that is incredibly weird. It feels like the game was more than likely rushed towards the end. I just think it's crazy that they give you the gum, make a big deal about that gum power-up, and then basically, as soon as you have access to the gum, you can basically rush to the soap within like 30 minutes or less, and at that point, you can effectively replace the gum because the soap bubbles are infinitely better. Unlike the gum, the point of the soap, it traps an enemy in a bubble and you can use that enemy as a platform. The gum makes enemies count as a glorified spring, so the gum has a trampoline effect, whereas the bubbles are a solid platform that is also raised up off the ground a little bit. So even in certain other circumstances, the lack of springiness doesn't matter because you basically have a small floating platform. And I want to know what your opinion on this power-up is, because I find this whole scenario to be a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, I'm rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.